Did you know that there are magic towns all over Mexico? 177 of them to be exact. But why are they considered to be magic? In 2001, Mexico created this stamp to promote towns with rich history, culture and natural beauty, to encourage travelers to go beyond the popular beach destinations like Cancun or Los Cabos. And today we're visiting one of the most special ones, Izamal, also known as the Yellow City. This place is a stunning mix of ancient Mayan ruins, colonial history, and streets painted in golden yellow. Stick around until the end, where I'll be sharing my top tips if you're planning to visit Izamal yourself. We are now at Izamal, and it is yellow as far as the eye can see. And we're on our way to the second biggest convent in the world. So let's check it out. So the only convent in the world bigger than this one, it's the one standing in the Vatican itself. And what's so cool about this one is that it is built on top of an old Mayan ruin, like a lot of these colonial structures are. So the stones that the complex is made of is either left from the pyramid that stood here, or they were reused to build the structures that stand here today. And here we have Juan Pablo II, the late pope that came to Izamal in 1993. And here it's basically saying that he's blessing all the indigenous brothers and all the people living on the continent of America. There is a small museum in the back where you can learn more about his visit and see art and artifacts from the convent. There is a big pyramid in the middle of town called Kinich-Kakmo, and we're gonna check it out. Vamos! Wow, look at this thing. And then you also have to take in consideration that all of this, what we're standing on also, it's all pretty much man-made, which is pretty crazy. We got ourselves all the way to the top of the pyramid, and you can pretty much see all of town from here. It's an amazing viewpoint. One thing I love about these kinds of Mayan pyramids is that you can climb them. I understand why you would want to preserve some pyramids when it comes to climbing or not climbing, but it's cool when you're able to do it. Hola, señor. ¿Cómo estás? In general terms, the Mayan people were not super famous for building with huge megalithic stones, but this place has pretty big ones. This must have been a huge effort to get all of these up here. After this start, it was time to refill the batteries with a lunch break, and we got the tip to try out this restaurant called Restaurant Kinnick. We got some papazules with longaniza and pukchuk to make some tacos, and I must say that it did not let us down. Very nice place, and the food was delicious. After a successful lunch, we are ready to explore more pyramids here in Izamal. Vamos! So you have the pyramid here, just with trees on top, casually growing because of years and years. But then all this hill surrounding the pyramid, and this hill is massive. It's mostly a man-made construction with walls and everything. Isn't that crazy? And this pyramid is also climbable, so let's climb it. We reached the top of this beautiful pyramid. And there's a friend here also, a dragon. And this is also just a testimony to how powerful nature is. If you leave it something too long, the nature will just come and take over. Hola, señor. What's so cool about Izamal is that they have preserved some of the Mayan pyramids and ruins compared to other cities that it was more common to destroy all of them and build churches and other structures instead. And now we managed to climb the last pyramid, the smallest pyramid in town, which still have some rooms, some walls and some doorways and some ancient rooms still left here to see. So, what did we think about Izamal? Honestly, I loved it, and I would recommend it to anybody, especially if you're into history. But even if history is not your thing, the town still lives up to the name Magical Town, with its yellow colors, with its charming streets, and its relaxing atmosphere. Aside from the famous convent and the Mayan ruins, you can also take a ride in one of the many horse-drawn carriages and get a guided tour of town, or visit the local market, which is open every day. I would also recommend restaurant Kinnick with great food and excellent service. Izamal is a perfect day trip if you're coming from Merida, but if you're coming from further away, like for example from Cancun, 1 or 2 nights would be recommended to stay to get the full experience of town. Would you like to visit Izamal? Let me know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos from Mexico.